Thank you very much indeed for being with us on the programme this morning, Mr. Khan. What are your feelings about President Trump's executive order banning refugees from Syria, banning visitors from these 7 countries on the list, which include Iraq and Iran? What are your feelings this morning?
Well, good morning first to your audience. Thank you for inviting me to speak with you. He claimed that he wishes to eliminate terrorism, the menace of terrorism from the world, from United States. And then he takes this step of issuing this executive orders, alienating the communities, alienating Muslims. I am a patriotic American Muslim. I stand for the safety of my country. I continue to speak for the safety of my country. This is what has happened at 2 levels after the executive orders. That executive orders, illegal, unconstitutional, has alienated the Muslims in the world that were in support of eliminating terrorism from the world. Second and more important thing that has happened, it has alienated the Muslim Americans. 2 administrations have followed the policy of joining hands with the local Muslims, with the Muslim communities, to eliminate the menace of terrorism. Yet now Muslims feel alienated throughout United States. This practice of alienating communities with whom you should be working is not for the safety of our country, is not to eliminate terrorism. This is only to appease his small number of racist base that has voted for him. Hurriedly issuing this executive order is only to appease them. There is a small group of individuals that he had surrounded himself in the White House. These are racist Islamophobes. He is appeasing them by issuing these illegal and unconstitutional order. You will see that courts are on our side to declare this executive order illegal and unconstitutional.
Let me ask you this, Mr. Khan. You've been a very powerful advocate against this policy right back from the summer when you obviously became internationally acclaimed for what you said to Donald Trump. And I have a lot of sympathy with a lot of the stuff that you've just said. Where I slightly disagree with you is about your belief that Donald Trump should not come to Britain with this state visit, that he shouldn't be welcomed perhaps by the British people. Isn't that really an anti-democratic response? I mean, shouldn't people really do what you've done, which is publicly challenge him? Is it not good that Donald Trump comes to the British Parliament and has parliamentarians do exactly what you've been doing?
Piers, I'll answer your question, but first let me say we are your fan. I am your long-time fan, so good to hear your voice and good to be on your program. Thank you.
Well, thank you.
Look, in democracy, it's the decision of the people. I can only appeal. I do not make the decision. And the reason for that appeal is so that he can taste his own medicine, banning people. Let people protest. Let British decide whether he should come or not. I can only appeal that that's a protest. So I agree with you that this dialogue should continue, but let the people decide. Let the people of Britain decide whether he should come or not. And I appeal to them that they should stand up against this internationally illegal executive orders that he continues to issue, so he hears the voice of Britons and he hears the voice of democracy where people rule, their voice rule.
I completely agree with you. Mr. Khan, it's a great pleasure to have you on the programme. You made a very powerful voice last summer and a very important voice in this debate, so thank you for joining us.